As we look forward to the aesthetic landscape of 2026, the conversation around beauty for women over 50 is undergoing a radical and sophisticated transformation, particularly regarding hairstyles that harmonize with facial architecture. The year 2026 is not merely about following fleeting fads, but rather about a return to hyper-personalization where the cut is engineered specifically to enhance the unique geometry of your face, while addressing the biological realities of post-menopausal hair. We are moving away from the rigid helmet-like styles of the past and embracing fluid movement that works with the natural changes in bone structure and skin elasticity. As we age, our face shape actually evolves due to the loss of collagen and the natural shifting of fat pads, which means a haircut that worked for you in your 30s may no longer serve your features in your 50s and 60s. The trends forecasting for 2026 emphasize the concept of the optical lift, where the strategic placement of layers and length can visually counteract gravity and provide a rejuvenated appearance without a single needle or scalpel. This introduction to the best cuts for your face shape is rooted in the philosophy that elegance is timeless, but our methods of achieving it must evolve. We must consider how hormonal changes affect hair texture, often making it coarser or thinner, and how the right cut can manipulate these textures to create the illusion of density and vitality. The upcoming trends focus on soft architectural lines that frame the face rather than hide it, allowing the woman over 50 to project confidence and a deep sense of self-knowledge. Understanding your face shape is the critical first step in this journey because it dictates where volume should be added and where weight should be removed to create a balanced and harmonious silhouette. In this detailed guide, we will explore how the avant-garde yet wearable trends of 2026 can be tailored to the 5 primary face shapes, ensuring that every woman can find her signature look that celebrates her maturity with grace and modern flair. The oval face shape has long been considered the ideal canvas in the world of hairdressing due to its balanced proportions, but for the woman over 50, possessing an oval face requires a nuanced approach to maintain that symmetry as gravity takes its toll. In 2026, the trend for oval faces is moving towards the modern butterfly cut, which is a sophisticated evolution of the heavy layering seen in previous decades. This specific cut works exceptionally well because it maintains length while adding significant volume at the crown, which is often an area of concern for mature women experiencing hormonal hair thinning. The key here is to avoid dragging the face down with heavy one-length styles that can make an oval face look weary or overly elongated. Instead, the 2026 approach utilizes face framing layers that start at the chin or collarbone to draw the eye horizontally and create a sense of width and fullness that signifies youth. Biologically speaking, as the skin around the jawline begins to soften, retaining a sharp structural element in the haircut becomes essential to redefine the facial contours. We are seeing a move towards soft and wispy bangs that graze the eyebrows or cheekbones, which serves a dual purpose of hiding forehead lines, if desired, while highlighting the eyes, which are often the most expressive feature. The styling for the oval face in 2026 emphasizes natural texture and movement, rather than stiff, overly sprayed holds. This aligns with the lifestyle of the modern woman over 50 who values elegance but demands low-maintenance routines. By incorporating subtle highlighting techniques that mimic the way sunlight hits the hair, we can further enhance the dimension of the cut, making the hair appear thicker and more vibrant. The goal is to create a frame that does not overpower the features, but rather gently lifts and supports them, creating a look that is both contemporary and deeply flattering. For women over 50 with a round face shape, the primary aesthetic objective in 2026 is to create the illusion of length and structure to counteract the natural softness that can sometimes blur the definition of the cheekbones and jawline. The trending cut that is set to dominate for this face shape is the structured Italian bob, which differs from the classic bob by incorporating internal layers that remove bulk from the sides while maintaining a sleek and polished perimeter. This is crucial because as we age, the face can sometimes appear fuller due to water retention or weight fluctuations, and a cut that adds width at the cheeks will only exaggerate this roundness. The 2026 trends advocate for deep side parts, which instantly create diagonal lines across the face, breaking up the circular symmetry and drawing the eye upward and outward. This asymmetry is a powerful tool for the mature woman as it adds an element of edgy sophistication that says she is current and stylish. Furthermore, we must address the issue of neck elongation. A cut that ends slightly below the chin or grazes the collarbone creates a vertical line that extends the neck, making the overall silhouette appear taller and more statuesque. We are also seeing a resurgence of the long pixie cut with height at the crown for round faces. By building volume on top of the head, we physically elongate the face shape, creating a more oval appearance. This style is particularly beneficial for women with fine hair as it allows for maximum volume with minimal effort. The texture should be kept somewhat piecey and defined, using lightweight pomades or texturizing sprays to prevent the hair from looking like a solid helmet. The focus is on sharp, clean lines that provide a contrast to the soft curves of the face, resulting in a look that is powerful and undeniably chic. Women over 50 with square face shapes often possess a strong and striking jawline, which is a sign of strength and character. However, as the skin loses elasticity, this angularity can sometimes become harsh or severe. The mission of the 2026 trending cuts for square faces is to soften these edges without erasing the distinctive structure that makes this face shape so elegant. The leading trend is the soft shag with curtain bangs, a style that utilizes feathery layers to diffuse the corners of the jaw and forehead. Unlike the shags of the past, which were messy and rebellious, the 2026 version is refined and luxurious, featuring blended layers that cascade gently around the face. This softness is essential for the mature woman because it mimics the youthful plumpness of the skin that naturally diminishes with age. Curtain bangs are particularly effective here because they cut the squareness of the forehead and sweep down to cover the widest part of the jawline, creating a diamond-like effect that is universally flattering. Biologically, hair tends to become drier and more brittle after menopause, so this layered cut is also practical as it removes damaged ends and encourages the hair to curl or wave naturally. We are also seeing a trend towards off-center parts rather than severe middle parts, which can accentuate the boxiness of the face. By shifting the part slightly to the side, we introduce a softness that balances the strong horizontal lines of the jaw and brow. Length is also a key factor here. Styles that fall below the collarbone are excellent for square faces as they draw the eye down and away from the jawline. However, for those who prefer shorter hair, a textured lob that hits below the chin is a fantastic option, provided it has plenty of movement and is not cut bluntly. The aim is to create a romantic and ethereal vibe that contrasts with the strong bone structure, resulting in a harmonious and feminine appearance. The heart-shaped face, characterized by a broader forehead and a narrower chin, requires a strategic distribution of volume to create balance, especially for women over 50, who may notice that their chin appears more prominent as the jawline loses definition. The 2026 forecast points towards the chin-length textured bob as the ultimate solution for this face shape. This cut is designed to add significant width and fullness, right at the jawline, filling in the space where the face naturally narrows. By doing so, we create a visual anchor that broadens the lower half of the face, creating a more proportional oval shape. It is crucial to avoid heavy volume at the crown or wide heavy bangs, as these will only accentuate the width of the forehead and make the chin look even sharper. Instead, side swept bangs or wispy fringe are recommended to break up the forehead without adding bulk. For the mature woman, this cut offers a wonderful lifting effect, drawing the eye upward away from the neck and focusing attention on the smile and the center of the face. The texture of the hair plays a vital role here. In 2026, we are embracing natural waves and curls, which add the necessary bulk at the bottom of the style. For women with straight hair, styling techniques that flip the ends out or add a slight bend can achieve the same balancing effect. We must also consider the condition of the hair. As we age, the hair at the temples can often recede or become thinner. A strategically cut bob can cover these areas seamlessly, providing a fuller and more youthful hairline. The color trends accompanying this cut often involve darker roots with lighter ends, which further draws the eye downward and adds dimension to the jawline area. This style is the epitome of balance, blending the intellectual forehead with a softened chin for a look that is both smart and incredibly feminine. For the woman over 50 with a long or rectangular face shape, the primary goal of the 2026 trending cuts is to visually shorten the face and add horizontal width to prevent a gaunt or drawn appearance. As we age, gravity naturally elongates our features and cheeks can become hollower, making a long face appear even longer. To combat this, the midi cut with heavy bangs is emerging as a top trend. This style typically falls to the collarbone or just above the shoulders and incorporates substantial bangs that cover the forehead, instantly reducing the visible length of the face by a third. Unlike the wispy bangs recommended for other shapes, the long face can handle a fuller, bolder fringe, which also has the added benefit of concealing deep forehead wrinkles. The cut focuses on creating width through volume at the sides. We are seeing a return to blowouts that emphasize lateral volume, making the hair expand outward rather than hanging limp and flat against the head. This horizontal expansion is critical for balancing the vertical axis of the face. Layers should be cut to flick out at the cheekbones and jawline, creating horizontal lines that break up the length. Biologically, this is also a time to pamper the hair with hydrating treatments, as dry hair tends to hang straight and lifeless, which is detrimental to a long face shape. The 2026 aesthetic for this shape is all about bounce and vitality. We are avoiding super short pixie cuts without bangs or extremely long straight hair, both of which can exaggerate the length of the face. Instead, the focus is on the sweet spot of medium length, where the hair is long enough to have movement but short enough to maintain volume. The addition of face framing highlights can also help to widen the appearance of the face by catching the light at the sides. This approach restores proportion and brings the focus back to the eyes and the center of the face, creating a rejuvenated and harmonious look. As we conclude this comprehensive analysis of the 2026 trending cuts for women over 50, it becomes clear that the future of beauty is not about concealing your age, but about celebrating the unique architecture of your face with wisdom and style. The trends we have discussed are merely tools to help you express your inner elegance and confidence. Whether you possess an oval, round, square, heart, or long face shape, there is a cut specifically designed to harmonize with your features and enhance your natural beauty. Remember that the best hairstyle is one that aligns not only with your bone structure, but also with your lifestyle and your hair texture. As you move forward into 2026, do not be afraid to experiment with these new silhouettes. Consult with a master stylist who understands the nuances of aging hair and can tailor these trends to your specific needs. The transformation that occurs when you find the perfect cut is profound. It lifts your spirit, changes your posture, and projects a vitality that is ageless. We are stepping into an era where the woman over 50 is the protagonist of her own beauty narrative. By choosing a cut that works best for your face shape, you are making a statement that you know who you are, and you are comfortable in your own skin. Let your hair be an extension of your personality, a symbol of your grace, and a testament to the vibrant life you lead. Embrace the change, embrace the volume, and embrace the sophisticated you that awaits in 2026.